Good afternoon, Prinhound. Greetings, Executor. It is time to just have a look at the new stuff. New stuff! I haven't done a new stuff video for a while, so it's quite exciting. The new stuff is, of course, the Valor. The Valor Pass and the Pass of Valor. What fresh madness is this? £10 for the Valor Pass, yeah, well, it's not a bad purchase, I suppose. There is a sort of indication of all the stuff you get with it, but £10 is a bit steep for me. So we've got win raids, complete. So I've actually done something without even realising I needed to do it. So here are the challenges. The rewards are listed here, so because I am free, I won't get anything until, yeah, I get bits and pieces here and there. Iron, food, iron, blah, 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 trainer heroes. Some good bits. And yeah, you can see why. I mean, for the price, I suppose £10, particularly as the loot is obviously getting better the further up you go. Axe attacks, emblems, blah, 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 blah. So this fresh madness brings new rewards and stuff. You get an avatar. Ooh. Oh, yeah. And avatars. But then if you've got to buy an avatar, it's not. Yeah, there we are. It's fresh. Yeah, so there's some nice stuff there. What on earth is that? I don't know what this is. What is it? Well, below the 50 50 barbarian emblem says a thing, but I have no idea what it is. Ooh. Anyway, never mind. Let's not dwell on that. So let's have a look at what we have to do. So at the top of the screen, there appears to be a sort of slidey bar, and it appears I have to complete challenges to open them. So without even realising it, I have done this one, which takes me up to level 3, I believe. I have done this one, which takes me up to level 4. Dense fog map stages, I can do them. Defeat 5 titans of 2 stars or higher. Well, that'll come in time. 50 enemy heroes in raid. Played 10 battles in the tournament. Is that? Must be it's number 2. Like, I see. Because I've done the one. Complete a challenge event. Well, I can't complete a challenge event at the moment because I haven't one out. Attack in war. Well, I'll do that 6 times in the Alliance War. Well, that's easy. Summon 5 heroes or troops. Yeah. They're pretty straightforward. Daily challenges, so refreshes in 14 hours, 48 minutes. So I've activated my first reward, so I get some 10,000 iron, tiny iron bundle, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'd quite like the 4 one, so let's see. Well, the easiest way for me to do that would be to craft the super mana potions, although they will take a little while. Or super mana, wasn't it? Super mana potions. I'm going to hope they were super mana. I actually do need super mana potions, so it's not a complete waste of time. So I may as well put 7 of those on the craft because I wanted loads of them anyway. Yeah, so there we are. That's a daily reward. Complete dense fog stages, 3 of those. Well, let's go and see. That should be easy enough. Dense fog stages. I probably should have just checked on the map there, which it handily put out what dense fog is. Because off the top of my head, I can't remember where you meet dense fog. Obviously, I'm going to look early. What have we got? No, that's Magic Night. It goes up in about 3s, isn't it? That's... Oh, no, maybe that's Magic Night. Dense fog, dense fog, dense fog, dense fog. Dense fog. This wasn't dense fog, was it? No, that's Poison Mist. I was trying to remember the symbols. 10 is... that's underwater, isn't it, I think? Underwater? Or is that dense fog? Special stage, what is it? Underwater, yeah, it's underwater, not an underwater. Dense fog. Poison mist. Oh man, I'm forgetting what these things look like. I've been still poison mist. My goodness me. Oh, that's dense fog. Yes, that's dense fog, isn't it? Battles take place in dense fog. Boom, 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 boom. Right, let's just go for the first one on this one. I should probably be alright just with my standard farming team. Don't really do it on normal. And I might because I'm a little bit risky, I'm just going to chuck in a healer and reviver just in case, because it should be all right with my farming team, but it's been a while since I've played any level like this. I can't even remember what dense fog does a lot of the time. There's a chance special skills miss, isn't there? Bomb, bomb, bomb. Yeah, they're quite tough. Didn't do much damage there. Dense fog. Is this the one where all special skills have a chance to miss? And your hair is on fire? No, possibly. I don't know. So at the moment, the Path of Valor just seems to be like a sort of excuse to do a few random things. I'm told there is one where you have to shoot the birds. Everyone loves shooting the birds that fly over your castle. Some people didn't realise you could do it. I can't remember actually how I discovered it. I think I read it somewhere online because I don't think I ever bothered to. I didn't think it was one I just naturally stumbled across. Not that it's terribly exciting shooting birds. And ooh, there we go. The little locusty creature. I think this, if I'm right, there's a fair chance he'll miss. Or does it just do less damage? I don't know. Oh, I can't remember. I probably should have actually read this description of a heavy fog special stage. Path of Valor. Yeah, so far it looks like it's free stuff, isn't it? As I say, I am not personally. I'm not going to spend £10 of my hard-earned cash on it. But the returns are quite good, and if you are into spending money on the game, they aren't a bad return. So I wouldn't necessarily rule it out. It depends on what sort of stage you're at the game, I would guess. Like the VIP pass is a really good option if you're sort of fairly early on in the game and you want to get a lot done. And it remains quite a good option. The VIP pass is one of the sort of, my favourite things. If I were to spend sort of proper money on the game, it's a good way of doing it. Other options, there's a few, but best to sort of, wait for the best deals to come out and what have you. This is going to take too long to go into a whole video. It's going to get really, really dull. Watch Farmer Ben aimlessly destroy these funny skeletons with their ridiculous spines. I'm not sure what happened to their spines. I know they just appear to be sort of normal dead people, but then they've got those sort of huge spines sticking out. What are you, skeleton? Mini Dokuru. Yeah, there you go. Don't know what that means, but there we are. That's what they are. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, boom. Right, are we on to the boss? Yeah, it's going to be way too long to be a video this, so I might have to look at my other options. I'm assuming my mana potions will have taken a while to charge. At least it did half the things without me even realising I was doing them, which has got to be a good skill. Boom, 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 boom. It strikes me, it shouldn't be, mind you, I'm guessing that the amount of, what do you call it? I'm thinking aloud, or aimlessly, I don't know which you'd call it. Presumably what will happen is as the rewards get better as they go up the chart, the amount of points you need to move up to the next chart will go up. Next sort of step of the Path of Valor will be increased incrementally, so that to get the 5-star ascension items, which are on the very last stage, you will have to, basically, you'll have to do tons of daily challenges, because I know this is like a 50, I believe, 50-day thing. The challenge, the Path of Valor, so it won't just happen instantly. There we go. He is dead. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. So that's going to take a bit of time. Probably good VIP, but I'll tell you what. Right. You know what I'll do? I'll cheat. There we go. Right. I should have done that to start with, shouldn't I? There we are. So we have just used a loot ticket. I collected loot tickets because you pick them up from time to time and they just pile up in my thing. So now I can return to the Path of Valor. I Yeah, it's American spelling. So new. Anyway, complete dense fog stages 3 complete. Ba-ching, boom, 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 boom. And that takes me up to stage 5. So I have got my stage 5, which means I get my reward, which is 50 gems. The most valuable resource. 50 gems. Cha-ching. So if I'd bought the pass, it would have been 100 gems, but, say what it is. Say la vie. 50,000 food. I'm basically just going to work my way up. I mean, the extra world energy pouch would be nice, yeah. So there's some good things in this path of valor. I don't know if there's a way of seeing. You still need 100, 370, 690. Yeah, so the amount of points you need to go from one, it is incrementally increasing. 1950, 2,460, 3,000. Yeah, so it goes up incrementally each time, so that it will take. So although at the moment, it's quite easy to pick up the valor stuff, it will take a lot longer once you get towards the sort of better loot further down. But as with most of these things, it's probably worth trying to sort of tick it off, so that you've got all those bits gathered up. So there we are. So craft 3 super antidotes. Well, I've done that in a minute. Defeat titans. Well, that's going to take a few days. It's not going to happen easily. Defeat heroes. 50 enemy heroes in raids. Well, that's 10 raids. Never more than 10 raids. Excuse me. Sudden cough came on there. Play 10 battles in the tournament. I should do that because I do the tournament most days. Summon 5 heroes or troops. Complete attacking war. Well, the attacking war. I'm just very quickly just going to check that the summoning includes just regular summons, because and presumably it'll get more complex. So no exciting summons here. Oh, Jean-Francois Le Pulse. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. Oh, I'm so rude. All right, quick summon, and I get Chargy. Hi, Chargy. And I get Barbaric Monks. Now I believe, therefore, that should mean that I have got 2 of my Path of Valor. Yeah, there we are, 2 of them. But then it's only worth 50 of these Valor points, which figures, because they're very cheap. So I would have said by the end of today I will have defeat heroes 1, defeat 50 enemy heroes in the raids. That should be easy. Play 10 battles in the tournament. I can't do any more tournament battles today. I can't defeat the Titans today. There's no war. Can't complete a challenge event because we didn't want out, and I can't. Well, I might get some more summons, but there we go. Yeah, there we are. Fascinating. Anyway, so it remains to be seen exactly how this will play out, how useful and valuable and everything else it will be. There's free stuff. I mean, free stuff's always good, and most of that did not seem too arduous. So hopefully the Path of Valor will just be a nice, slightly varied way to earn rewards from essentially your farming, which is good, but also your farming, your less farming on raids, because you can't let auto win raids, because auto won't do raids, which is frustrating at times. Anyway, there we go. So that was interesting. We shall see if this new stuff, this fresh madness, is useful in time and how well it is received. But it was enjoyable to try, and it'll be interesting to see where it leads from here. This is a Farmer Ben saying, remember to like, subscribe, comment, click, share, and all those kind of exciting things YouTubers always go on about on the video, because that is always appreciated. And just remains for me to say goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies. The evil laugh then incidentally was hiding me the fact that I couldn't get the button. There we go.